back to me, Jace, and a very impromptu video. Now, this doesn't happen, but this happens almost never to me, actually, because I don't really tend to order from Sideshow anymore. But yeah, as the thumbnail knows, no doubt given away, the other day I saw somebody posted some images which immediately made me jump over onto Sideshow's website and look at the incredible Succubus statue they've just revealed. And I've got to be honest, guys, I pre-ordered it there and then without a moment's hesitation. I think with a price tag of just over £500, it was a bit of a no-brainer for me, to be honest with you. Even with the shipping and import fee, it's still going to come in barely over £700, I would have thought, maybe not even that much. So yeah, and I was absolutely staggered how good this piece is, and I haven't ordered anything from Sideshow in a very, very long time. I mean, for those of you who don't know, before I got into the sort of the Prime 1 Lord of the Rings line, along with some of the other Prime 1 pieces I have, I had a pretty large and extensive Court of the Dead collection. I was massively into Sideshow's Court of the Dead line, and I had pretty much most of everything that they'd done, not just premium format statues, but I'd collected the apples. I tried to collect all of the pins. There were a lot of pins to collect. Posters, artwork, books, computer mats, everything. I had a huge collection of it. And I've been sort of looking at a way of kind of doing maybe something a little bit talking about sort of Court of the Dead and previous collections. And this is kind of a way to sort of segue briefly into it, in so much as I left that line because, one, I saw Prime 1 were doing Lord of the Rings, so it was, but also I'd felt prior to that anyway that Sideshow really were not putting all their efforts, I felt, into Court of the Dead, and they seem to be totally ignoring the fan base. And they have recently come out with a statement saying there's going to be new pieces and that coming. Now, for the Court of the Dead fans, I'm really chuffed, and I myself am personally interested to see what they do. But if I'm being honest, guys, for me it's too little too late. Although I do wish I'd kept one or two of my pieces, certainly the Zyle premium format, one of the best statues I've ever owned. Anyway, yes, so for me, Sideshow have always been very good at this kind of the female character, and certainly with the very sort of dark or gothic kind of appearance, the villainous female, shall we say. Talking about some of the females in Court of the Dead, they did a lot of them. And looking at this, I can see a lot that harks back to my Court of the Dead collection, and there's things on there. I mean, the base looks absolutely incredible with the blood rising up out of it. Again, some of the incredible detail on the bodice and on the headdress and things like that. The skull, it all looks superbly done, really well done, far beyond what the price tag sort of denotes, really, with this. And I mean, that for me was why I jumped on it. And I know, having had quite a lot of Sideshow quarter scale pieces, that it's not going to be overly big. Prime 1 quarter scales are a lot bigger, so this is something that I'm like, well, that'll go on my bedside table, for example. So I'm not worried about where I'm going to display it. But massively impressed by the images of this, massively impressed. And like I say, even though it was an immediate pre-order for me, and which is it's rare that it happens for me where it's outside of sort of companies I'm currently ordering from. It's outside any sort of lines that I'm currently into. Total sort of one-off here. Although it does fall very much into a lot of the nostalgic things for me. Well, as soon as I saw the Succubus, the first thing I could think of was my Worgen Warlock. That's right, is it Warlock? That had the familiars, and one of them was a Succubus, because I think I always used to play with a Void. Was it a Void? Because they were good at tanking. Anyway, some of you more experienced Warcraft Warlock players can correct me on that. But yeah, there was one on there, because I always, they're pretty tasty, aren't they? They're nice looking. I like a creepy freaky girl. Can't get that goth look. It's just something about it. I've always, I can remember I really fancied Susie and the Banshees, and Chrissy Hind was another one. Evil Lynn. Yeah, I think mind you, before that I fancied Daphne out of Scooby-Doo. So true story. Yeah, so that kind of I just find it really attractive. I know that might seem weird. Lilith out of Diablo. Yeah, it's that monstrous female, that evil female. Yeah, again, the Xyle from the Court of the Dead, I thought that was a staggeringly attractive piece. I also find some of the female Cenobites looking of Hellraiser, you know, I don't know what it is. It's just something about it. I'm weird. Yeah, so it was that really. You know, I think as a kid I loved Medusa, and I can remember that I got, was it Omni that did that giant Medusa, which I thought looked incredible. I think a friend of mine, Eric, who was actually massive Court of the Dead, I think he had it and was selling it. The only thing I didn't quite like about it was the portrait they put, but everything else was staggering. But yeah, I can remember I was always a massive fan of Medusa. I have actually got a bronze one upstairs. So it just played into all of those, and like I say, I just pre-ordered it straight away. So not out till 2025, but I think apart from some of the wetter miniatures, again, obviously I've not told you this, but I've obviously pre-ordered the Watcher in the Water one that's recently been revealed. Well, I've pre-ordered pretty much everything in the Cave Troll of the wetter miniatures anyway, because I do like what they're doing with it. I think it's my first statue, actual full scale, like an actual scaled statue, pre-order for 2024. I think pretty sure it is. So there we go, my first proper kind of pre-order. Cave Troll will be next. Quarter scale Cave Troll next. Well, but I don't think we'll see that. I'll be surprised if we see that pre-order come up this year, to be honest with you. Anyway, yeah, so there we go, guys. I have no idea how this video is going to come out. I was just like, I thought I've got to sort of have a quick natter with you all about it, because I just think it looks incredible. What do you think? Let me know what you guys think. Are any of you guys going to jump on this? Have you ever like just pounced on a statue that was just beyond your collection? You know, it didn't fall in, but it was just something that you had to have. I mean, for me to just go, no, I'm having it, and jump on it, it's because I've been quite good with my self-control recently. Quite good. It's only because I've got such massive pieces coming. But yeah, let me know. I have to say, as always, guys, I love to hear from you all. Get anything in the comment section. Anyway, guys, that's it for this totally impromptu video. If you've enjoyed this impromptu video, I really would appreciate if you consider clicking the like button, because you know it all helps and everything else. This is actually Friday, but I'm probably not going to post this till Monday, so you'll have already had a weekend. So I'll wish you all the best for the week ahead. Have a great week ahead, all of you. And I will speak to you all on the next video, whenever that is. Cheers as always, guys. Take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Tra.